Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another video for you guys. So as you can see in my hand here, we have the iPhone XR and the iPhone 11 Pro Max in my left here, the gold, and the XR in white. So in this video today, before I get into this video with you guys, just head on down below and hit that subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, so you can turn that notification bell on, so whenever I post a new video you guys can get notified. All right, so today I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons why I upgraded my phone from the iPhone XR to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. All right, so one of the main reasons for me is the cameras. The cameras on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, we have a triple setup here, and you can see on the XR we have a single lens camera, which is only a wide angle camera, and on the iPhone 11 Pro Max we have a triple camera setup where we have the wide, the telephoto, and the ultra wide camera. For me, I take a lot of pictures and do videos, so for me this was something that was missing from the iPhone XR that I pretty much utilize a lot with my other cameras. So having this on my iPhone 11 Pro Max pretty much eliminates me from bringing around a heavy camera in my pocket or a bag. All right, another thing is the screen, the display. I used to use Samsung phones, the Galaxies. My last Samsung was the the last Samsung I had was the Samsung Galaxy S10. So I traded that phone for the iPhone XR, and software wise the iPhone XR was pretty good, but I was lacking a good display since I was used to the AMOLED screen on the Samsung. The display on this is a LCD display that's on the XR, and for some reason some people are saying they can't see a difference, but I could tell the difference the minute I turned this on and went on YouTube. You could see a difference in the display, the picture quality, the sharpness around the text and the pictures. It was just different. You could see a difference, that it was a lower quality screen, and I'm used to using AMOLED screen, so I could tell right off the bat that something with the display was different from an AMOLED screen. So on the 11 Pro Max, I got that back on this 11 Pro Max. So the AMOLED screen is here. Another thing is the speakers here. They're totally different. I've seen reviewers saying that they pretty much sound the same, but the one on the iPhone 11 Pro Max is way better. It plays clearer, it is louder, and there's no vibration in the speakers when you're listening to your music or anything. And if you're talking on the phone and you put the phone in speaker, you don't hear any baffling or anything. The sound is pretty clear and pretty crisp and nice and well balanced. All right, another thing you could tell here, this wasn't a reason why I chose it, but I'm just pointing this out to you, that the bezels on the iPhone XR is bigger than the ones on the iPhone 11 Pro Max on the Pros. So you can see the bezels are thinner on the iPhone 11 Pro, and also the notch is smaller as well. The one on the iPhone XR is pretty much thinner, so you can see that the one on the Pro Max is way better looking. It's not as deep as the one on the XR. All right, also on the design here, the Max it's not just a tad bit taller than the XR. It's nothing outrageous, just a tad bit taller. If you look at it this way, it's not too tall, so it's not a big difference between the Pro Max and the XR. And you can see the width, that is pretty much the same. Looking at it from the front, I can show you the display standing up together. It's not a huge difference in the height. All right, the only thing with the XR, if you're a person who pretty much cares about the color of your phone too much, for me it's not a big deal since I use a case on my phones, so the color won't show anyway. So if you're a person who pretty much love the phone with brilliant colors, bright colors, and you don't use a case, then you pretty much would love the XR if the specs is good enough for you. But for me, I needed a ultra wide and a telephoto lens for my videos and my pictures. So that was another reason why I chose to upgrade to the Pro Max. All right, and in one of my previous videos I pretty much told you the reason why I got the Pro Max. Now, I was waiting on the Galaxy S20, but for me it wasn't enough. There wasn't enough about the S20 that was drawing me to get it, so I went with the Pro Max. That's why I didn't get the Pro Max after it was just released. I waited a few months until the S20 came out before I made a decision to get the Pro Max. All right, so I'm not gonna get into too much detail as far as why I did that. If you just watch my previous video, and you could see why I chose the 11 Pro Max over the S20. All right, also with the display, you can see that the 11 Pro Max has a way brighter display. It's gonna be pretty hard for you to see that through the camera, but I have both of them. I have both phones on their max display. All right, and you can see the Pro Max is way brighter. Not sure if you could see that on camera, but it's way brighter. All right, so I'm gonna pretty much open Chrome, Google Chrome. You can see there's two different color profiles here, and you can see that the one on the Pro Max is way brighter. I'm gonna switch this to a white background, both phones on white background, so you can see better on the phones that it's pretty much a difference in the colors. So that's a white background. Let me do it on this one as well, on the XR. Gonna make the background white. So as you can see, let me go back in settings, colors on the phones. So you can see there are two different colors. The one on the 11 Pro Max is brighter. The white looks better as well on the phone. So I'm gonna go to Google Chrome, see if the page opens. You can see the difference in the colors and the brightness. The one on the 11 Pro Max looks way sharper. The text, you can see the text clearer, and it's way sharper as well. Scrolling on you could see probably a little bit more content on the 11 Pro Max as well, as far as how much fits on the screen at a time. All right, so I'm gonna go to the App Store here. This is not a speed test, I'm just trying to pull something up so you can see the difference in the screen quality. Let me pull this closer so you can see that it's brighter, it's more vibrant, and you see the text a little bit sharper on the 11 Pro Max. All right, it's pretty hard, probably it's gonna be pretty hard to tell on the camera, but there is a difference between these phones as far as the display goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pull up YouTube on both phones, see if I could pretty much play a video. And all right, so we have Car Floss right here, we got his video. So these two videos here, I'm gonna pull this one up right here. So pull down, you can see the thumbnails on both. Let me start it. I'm gonna flip these sideways, put in landscape mode, so you can see the difference in the phone, the displays. You can see a big difference between the colors on the display. The iPhone 11 Pro Max, which is the one on top, looks way more vibrant, more punchy colors, and it's a brighter display as well. Colors are way more vibrant and it's brighter. So it's probably hard for you to see on camera, but in person it's definitely a big difference between these displays. Let me see if I could get a clip that has more colors. Go forward a little bit. There we go. Let me pause this screen. Let me go back a little bit, see if I could get it on the screen where we were before. There we go. There we go. See, The colors on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, you see the difference in the soil there, way brighter and looks better. Colors are more punchy. All right, colors look way better on the Pro Max. All right, also see if I could get another picture on here on Google or something that pretty much like a red background or something that shows the colors a little better than the video, since I couldn't get those to start at the same point. Let me get a picture like a red background. All right, let's just click on this one, see what happens. All right, let's go in landscape. I'm gonna do the same thing on this one, red background. We're gonna search for red background. All right, there we go. All right, so look at this and look at this. You see that color? Two different displays. The one, it's pretty hard to tell since you can't see this in person, but the 11 Pro Max, it's way sharper, guys, way sharper. You can see the color, it's brighter, it looks way more vibrant on this phone. So a lot of people saying, hey, you can't tell the difference between the LCD display on the XR and the AMOLED on the 11 Pro Max, but for me, you can clearly see a difference in the displays. And for me, coming from an AMOLED phone to the XR, I could tell that the screen wasn't up to par with the screen that I was used to. But the 11 Pro Max has a brilliant display. It's pretty nice. All right, so let me go back to a white screen, show you that again. Let me see if I could pull up a website here, or pretty much just a link. Let's go to GameStop website or something. Let's just search for GameStop and go GameStop here. GameStop. You can see with the white backgrounds that it's a big difference, so I'm gonna go on the website on both. See the colors? The one on the Pro Max here on my left looks way better, and you can see it starts a little faster as well. So scrolling, you can see the color difference on the screen. Texture way sharper. Let me pull that a little closer, see if you can see, get a better look. See, looks way better. So if you have an XR and the only thing you're just trying to get a new phone for a new phone's sake, I would not upgrade. But if you need the camera, then I would definitely upgrade. It has a better display as well, and the speakers are better. It has a new processor, it's faster, and it's more future proof than the XR, and it's a more premium device as compared as far as the way it's built, the build quality and the material. It's a big difference. And also, I'm not gonna forget that part, the battery life on these two phones, it's night and day. So the one on the XR has excellent battery life, but the Pro Max, oh man, this battery is a beast. You can go I pretty much heads on over to the second day, like 2 days on this battery before I charge. And I used to watch videos with people saying that the battery is pretty good, and I've seen it for myself, guys. It's a pretty good battery on this phone. So I'm just gonna do the last thing here. I'm gonna open Temple Run, see if you can see the difference in the color here better. All right, look at this. Let me close that out. See the color differences. All right, let me open that, and you can see here, let me just start it, let it run. The Pro Max is way brighter, has a better display on the phone. You can see here the colors. All right, way better display. So let's close that out. All right, so let me go back to the settings screen here on both. Let you see the color of the backgrounds again, and you can tell the difference in the white. The Pro Max definitely looks way sharper text and better colors. So if you have an XR, as I said before, and the only reason you're gonna upgrade is to have the latest phone, that's up to you. But for me, it's not feasible to upgrade if you do not need the features on the Pro Max as far as the camera. Alright, so that was one of the main reasons why I upgraded. And the battery, the speakers are better as well for watching movies or listening to your music, and you can't go wrong with either of these. Depending on your budget, they're both great phones, but I would rather get the base iPhone 11 than the XR if you're trying to get a new iPhone right now, because that has the ultra wide camera, which is pretty nice on your cell phone. Alright, so don't want to have you guys watching a video that's too long, so I'm gonna cut the video right here, guys. So remember, head on down below, subscribe for more videos, and thank you for watching. Bye.